That night, Anna smiled, and I stayed silent. Both of us pretending nothing had changed, pretending we could still fit ourselves inside the quiet boundaries we'd drawn. But beneath her practiced warmth and my quiet restraint, something stirred, too big to hide anymore. Since that kiss on the beach, everything between us had shifted. We didn't talk about it. No labels, no grand declarations. Just late mornings tangled in sheets, evenings at her place, soft laughter, and the kind of closeness that needed no explanation. It was intimacy threaded into ordinary moments, sips of coffee, half-spoken sentences, quiet goodbyes at the door. But the longer it went on, the more I started to feel the edges blur. Were we still hiding or just afraid of naming what we already were? That evening, Anna arrived at our house, the way she always did, smiling, carrying a bottle of wine, a touch of perfume trailing behind her. To everyone else, she was just my mom's best friend. To me, she was something far more complicated, far more essential. I watched her move through the room, chatting easily with my mother, but I could see it. Something was off. Her eyes lacked their usual spark. Her hug was brief, her shoulders too tense. She was there, but not fully. I noticed the moment her phone buzzed. She glanced at the screen before quickly tucking it away. But not before I caught the words, "Have you decided yet?" The message wasn't for me, but it might as well have been. My chest tightened. Was there someone else waiting on an answer? Someone she didn't have to keep a secret from? Someone who wasn't half her age and tangled up in quiet impossibilities. As my mother disappeared into the kitchen to put away the glasses, Anna leaned in close and whispered, "Can you come by tomorrow?" "Is everything okay?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. "I just need to talk," she said with a faint smile that felt too much like a goodbye. That night, I didn't sleep. I turned over every conversation, every pause between words. I wondered if I'd imagined this entire thing, if I'd mistaken desire for permanence. Was this always going to be temporary for her, an escape, a phase, something that couldn't survive daylight? By the time I arrived at her place the next day, the answer was already sinking into my bones. The air inside was heavy, unmoved, like even the house knew something was ending. She was on the couch, not even pretending to offer tea or pleasantries. "I got an offer," she said, voice flat. I waited, breath held. "A promotion. In Lisbon." She gave a small, hollow laugh. "I've worked for this for years, and now it just feels like a punishment." I stood frozen. Some part of me still expected her to say she wasn't taking it, that she couldn't leave, but she didn't. Instead, she looked at me with a kind of measured hesitation, like she was weighing the cost of walking away. "I thought about asking you to come with me," she said finally. "But that's crazy. You're young. You have your life here, your future. I can't. And you think I don't know what I'm doing?" I interrupted, my voice firmer than I meant it to be. "That I haven't already chosen?" She blinked, startled. "I'd hate to be the one holding you back," she murmured. That word, holding you back, landed with a strange kind of weight. As if love was a burden. As if choosing someone meant giving up the rest of your life. "You think I'm with you because I'm stuck?" I asked. "I'm with you because I love you, and I want to be." Her eyes shimmered with unshed tears. "And what if one day you regret it?" "Then I regret it, knowing I followed my heart. Life won't pause for me either, Anna. It'll just move in a different direction." We stood in the silence that followed, not uncomfortable but honest. Like the moment after an earthquake when the dust finally settles. Slowly, she reached for my hand, and our lips met, not in desperation, but in hope, in understanding. When we pulled away, she whispered, "Are you sure?" "No," I said, smiling through nerves. "But I don't think anyone ever is. I just know I want this." That was enough. In that uncertain moment, with Lisbon looming like a question mark on the horizon, something between us stopped hiding. It didn't matter what came next, only that we weren't pretending anymore. Love had slipped out of the shadows, and even if the light was harsh, we were ready to face it, together.